welcome to the Legion camp. Oh, no. I thought they had a conversation for us. As you can see, our size, well, improved. We now have a second Legion at our backs. I mean, they're just some filthy barbarians, but it's still good to have our people at our backs. So we have to conquer Egypt. Let's see, which region should we attack first? You know what, let's go in that direction, even though we have to move that way. Aqueduct, but it's unfinished. That's the way Romans transported fresh water from the mountains into the cities, with aqueducts. With giant bridges designed to, well, bring water from place 1 to place A to B. They worked with elevation, so of course there needed to be a sort of pressure, a certain amount of water that flew into the aqueduct, and then it just went to wherever the Romans wanted it to go. I mean, it's a genius tactic. Just think about the medieval ages. So much knowledge, so much convenience. I mean, the Romans had Egyptian army attacks League of Victrix in the Anti-Pygros fleet. Oh. The Romans had technology that in the medieval ages people just forgot about. Let's go with Marius Fronto.
We are ready to deploy the Legion.
Well, first we're going with a wedge. Thin your lines.
We are ready to engage the enemy.
Ah, spread Centuriae. Enemy morale? Nah, let's go with player defense. Spread Centuriae.
Quantum extendity! Enemy equites are charging our formation.
Yeah, let's lead the charge. Return Legionary. Enemy manpower. Yeah, risk to Centuriones, that's okay.
Centuriones!
Victory!
The battle is won!
So, we could get the card. We're going to do that. We're going to tend to the wounded.
Saucies operandate!
Righty. Good. You know what, since we're here anyway, let's conquer that region first. Half-packed camp. It's left behind. Well, if it's left behind, it's okay. Milanius has been healed. Good. Good. Can we now please... Stratagems unlocked. It's good. Where is... Ah. There's a place where we can camp. Oh, wait, what? Can't we fight with both legions at a time? Oh, that means we have now 2 legions. Oh, that's very interesting. Okay. So can we also attack simultaneously 2 regions at once? That would be interesting. Field of the Dead, oh dear. Voice of a child emanating from the same direction. Dead can't harm you, right?
Beware the spirits of the desert, Legate. They often lure unsuspecting travelers to feed on their blood.
This child now, oh nonsense. The child obviously needs help. As you approach the site, you clearly see the crying child sitting amidst several corpses. It looks like there was a battle here recently, and this boy miraculously survived. He seems to be holding something shiny in one hand, and he's reaching out toward you with the other. No help the kid. You've barely reached the tower when you notice that none of the people around him are actually dead. Acting on instinct, you snatch the jewel from the child's hand and draw your weapon just in time to defend yourself as the corpses jump to their feet and attack. What? Unbelievable. Okie dokie. Well, it's good that we have people that can fight. Yeah, gladiators commonly deployed as guards. We've read that before. Like five times already. Take 8 of the bandits. Out. That's fine. I want him there. And that's okay. Okay. What? They can make their rounds first? You can't be serious. They're right at us. They were right next to us. That's not fair.
Cross that line, and I will send you to the underworld. Make them tremble in fear.
Well, that is indeed really ridiculous.
I'm covering this angle.
We're just surrounded by 20 people and they have the first round. Are you serious, game? We just wanted to help with the boy, and then instantly we regret everything. They're still not finished? Oh, come on.
Still standing. Impressive.
We're almost at the end of this, it seems.
Fight for your life.
Good. Okay, that bulwark. Oh, it's a new kind of shield. Okay. Egyptian sword. We had that before. Do we have any chests or something? Nah. Okay. Well. Oh, that's a chest. Nice. There are horses, but no chests. Okay. Yeah. Oh, nitro 162 coins. I mean, coin is never bad. Let's also get the shovel. We might need it some day later. So we have to pacify. The Romans always use nice words. They do not conquer, they do not subjugate, they do not murder. No, they pacify. So we have to pacify 7 regions full of people that are in dire need of pacification. The US wants to know your location. Bringing democracy to planet Earth. And that didn't work out so well. Legio Afrorum. Ready? Attack! Battle! Legio Afrorum attacks the Egyptian army in the windswept plateau region. Okie dokie. Let's see. Aulus Arius Metellus. No, 95% what? 31% is insubordination. Survival chance. That is not good. That's not good at all. Legendary loot cache. Ooh. I mean, we already have 10% risk to Commander and Centuriones. 60% isn't good. Let's try him, even though there's some chance
The men
of
are awaiting your
insubordination.
orders.
Let's reduce the risk.
Consistite lato. Our legion has engaged the enemy.
Yeah, let's go with a well-timed charge.
The enemy line is breaking!
And now we're going with defeat in detail. Yes. Now we're done.
We've done
Victory.
it! The enemy is routed!
No mercy. Minus morale. Now we don't need to give the chase. They'll disband anyway because they're under the 1200 threshold. So let's go with show mercy.
Consideriamo!
No one's dead. That's a good start. Pacification quest. Your opponents to pacify windswept region. Okay. Legio Victrix attacks the Egyptian army in the Sea War Oasis region. Let's see. Let's take him. Marius Fronto, 100.
How do you wish to deploy?
We're going to drive a wedge again.
Our ranks have reached the enemy lines.
No, Phantom Army Gambit, that's going to be our super tactic. For the final battle, we're going for a square formation. Agmen formate.
Agmen formate! The enemy is deploying their tactical reserves.
Well, we're going to lead the charge.
Get to
Victory.
This is it! Their will to fight is
No,
broken!
we don't need to give chase. Let's tend to our wounded. What? That's not good. He's dead. That's not good. What, he died because of 15%? What is this, reality? What happens when you play with chances? Even if there's only a 2% chance to die, you can still die, and
stand this armor.
that's the game with chances. It will always hit you when you least expect it to. Okay, recruit. So we can recruit another one. What do we have? 10, 10. Okay, they're all level 10. That's good. He's loyal. I want someone loyal. So we only have one loyal, so let's go with Gaius Fufius Sita. Done.
Saves you from a
Centuriones.
You'll change your tune.
Wait, I totally forgot I want to buy legionaries. Legio Victrix and Legio Furor. Good, good, good. Full manpower, injured soldiers. Why do we have so many missing and injured soldiers? Commander traits. Oh, I see. Maybe we should have gone for other commander traits. Anyway, let's talk to... Wait, where's our super
You
pillar
drink
guy?
too much water.
Pacification Primus Bila.
And you don't drink enough. It's
Where
bad
is
for
he?
you.
I'm preserving
Eh?
our resources.
And I'm preserving my strength.
You're telling me that we need to go to our main legion headquarters? Free Pilum. Where is he? That's odd. Talk to your Primus Pila. Yeah, where is our Primus Pila? You seriously telling me that he's in the other camp? That's odd. So we have to get to our Legio Victrix
So, which god do you pray to?
camp?
We don't pray, Roman.
I mean, apparently.
Our ancestors watch
That's
over
odd.
us. You think you
I mean, we conquered this region and the quest should be here, but okay, we only have one. Primus Pilos. Yeah, it's there. Okay, let's just get that item and then there's also Medicus equipment. I'm just checking all these places. Oh, we forgot one. That's not. Oh no, we didn't forget one. I'm checking all these places since there might be recipes there that we might need. What is that? A snake prophecy. After spending months in the desert, you develop a new appreciation for water. You instinctively start noticing wells and lakes. On the road to your destination, your expedition comes across a curious well. It looks like a modern construction beyond anything you've seen in Asamones. At the same time, it also seems to have been here forever, with its bleached stones and frayed ropes. A cold wind rushes up from the well, the telltale sign of fresh water in the desert. Let's draw some water. You try to pull some out of the well. Just as the bucket comes out, something moves in the water. A snake slithers up your arm. No, stand very still and do nothing. That's the only reasonable choice. In an almost surreal display of near sapience, the snake stares at you for what feels like an eternity. As though you are hypnotized, you are unable to move. Then, without warning, the snake slithers away. Fast movements, like trying to kill a snake, that can quickly lead to the snake biting you. If it's poisonous, you have a problem. So trying to stand still might be your best option, even though if the snake is already on you, it might not be enough, since it can already feel your heartbeat and your body warmth. So it will, of course, realize that you are an object, potential food. If you're further away, that might be a wiser choice, even though if you're further away from the snake, can easily run away. They're not that fast, but for the sake of this situation, I would have probably done the same.
The snake brings ill tidings from the future.
Give me that superstitious nonsense.
The gods sometimes speak to us through such signs. It's wise to heed them.
Blah blah. Okay, and give me Siva Oasis. I mean, I like the fact that we have 2 legions now, so we can potentially conquer the regions faster, even though we have to do all the pacification missions. But now we can attack regions and defend regions at the same time. That's good. And there's our Primus Bila. Oh, right. With Greek... Pompous Magnus. What? My goodness. Nails Pompeius Magnus. I know you. I'm a little fanboy for that.
Legate. Thank you for meeting us.
Of course, Senator. To what do we owe the honor?
We're here to see how your war is going.
Don't worry. The Fetiales have declared bellum, justum, et pium as expected. Your war against Egypt is legitimate.
What? Good. We can't let the death of the consul go unpunished.
We all feel the same way, trust me. I can hardly imagine what foolishness could have pushed Ptolemy to such a misdeed.
Your camp is in good shape. A heartening sight. It makes me ache to resume command once more.
If you do not know, Pompeius Magnus, that was the main adversary, earlier friend of Julius Caesar. He played a significant role in Roman history. And, damn. I believe he first served with Sulla, the Roman general they were all talking about. Damn, Pompeius Magnus. That's the one that in Rome got beheaded in the series, television series. Oops, spoiler. Of course you know, Pompeius Magnus dies in Egypt. Everyone knows. If you don't know, go read the history book. I mean, sometimes you can also just watch or experience fiction. Fiction is usually an easier way into historical events, even though there's of course the problem of historical accuracy. How accurate is a television series or movie, since they try to entertain, and history isn't always entertaining. Anyway, it is an honor. It's a matter of honoring the legacy of Lucullus for me.
Rest assured, he would have been proud of you.
The circumstances of his passing ignited this war. It is unfortunate for all of us.
Don't be so certain. But tell me about your African legion.
They are fine warriors who are loyal to Rome.
They are loyal to you, perhaps. As for their quality as warriors, you posit they're a match for Legio Victrix?
Perhaps not, but we will get them caught up soon.
One would hope so. It is audacious to take on the armies of Egypt with one Roman legion and one auxiliary.
Will the Senate sponsor more legions to join our war?
He's got you there, Pompeius.
You are correct, of course. Rome will not send you more troops, as you are not a consul. But you already command the equal of a consular army. You must make do with what you have.
Anyway, it's good to see your war goes well. We should continue our inspections.
That's right. I'm sure you have much to see to yourself, Legate. Good day to you.
It's an interesting concept, how intertwined the political and military side of the Roman civilization was. I mean, in a way, the politicians were mostly military, but then again, the society was strictly separated in terms of military. For example, that no standing army was allowed to enter Rome and cross the Rubicon. So even though they had a very militarized society and every able-bodied man was automatically, well, by society's norm, expected to fight and die for the Republic, without question, they still had some sort of separation, and they had a political system that was working without the influence of the military. So it wasn't a military dictatorship, but an oligarchy, basically. I mean, it's a bit more complicated than that. With a, you had two levels of society. You had the common people, and then you had the rich ones, the aristocrats. And later on, or no, not later on, through some developments in the Roman history, society, the common people got a lot of power, and they were able to bring in tribunes who had veto powers to, well, stop the rich people from doing too much shit. Sorry for that. Too much crap. Stuff that is not good. It worked. I mean, Rome fell because it grew too arrogant and too rich and too, well, corrupt. The Roman Empire could have withstood the question of time if they would have sustained their militariness. And I mean, there were several developments that led to Rome being no superpower anymore. We already talked about the fact that they devalued the dinar, the currency. They created, you could say, fake replicas with less silver, so they reduced the physical value of the coins. That was one factor. And then the political instability, all the soldiers naming themselves emperor, and everyone outside, of course, saw the weakness of the Roman Empire, and at some point they started pushing in. And since it was a divided empire, and yeah, there you have it, the death of Rome. Even though, of course, the Byzantine Empire remained for a couple more years than the Western Roman Empire. Of course, the separation of Rome into two empires, or into two branches with separate rulers, that of course also was one of the great reasons why the project didn't work out in the end. Anyway, enough Roman history. We have to talk to our Primus Pilos. Now, first, let's talk to Deianira.
To see you always brightens my day.
We have taken Asamones, a legion of Berbers, is mine to command.
2 legions, huh? You are moving up in the world. Will make some people back in Rome very unhappy, I'm sure. Still, you think 2 legions is match for Egypt?
Manpower and equipment will only get you so far. If Egypt was led by a wise pharaoh, maybe not, but fortunately for us, they are ruled by an idiot.
Then we will win simply by not being idiots. You may be right.
That's usually the secret tactic. Do not be an idiot. That's usually enough to win. Since you're usually surrounded by idiots, it's a very effective tactic.
All quiet.
Okay.
All is well, I hope.
Primus Pilos.
I have bad news. Our Legion standard was stolen.
What? You have to know that for a Roman legion, the legion standard was their mascot, their sign, their symbol, their connection to Rome, to the gods. A Roman standard was of paramount importance. You see, letting a legion standard fall into the ground would have meant a bad omen that Rome would fall and like the end of times would come in. Something along that line. So, stealing a legion standard, that's... I'm not absolutely sure if it's a crime punishable by death, but I'm pretty sure it's a crime punishable by death. I mean, the Romans had a lot of crimes punishable by death. It's even likely that it was a terrible death sentence, maybe with torture or pain involved. So this is very bad. This is very, 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 very bad. Who stole it?
The enemy. They're trying to demoralize and humiliate our warriors.
How could anyone steal our allegiance?
I have to admit, above all, it's humiliating for me. Those who were on guard at the time have received their due punishment, of course. That still doesn't change the fact that our standard's being held hostage by a group of lowly barbarians.
What? The Roman would never say that. We can't commission. No, we're not going to say that. I'll put one of my closest companions on this.
Thank you. We already know where they're hiding, so it's just a matter of getting to them and retrieving the standard. Our way, Legate.
What? Sorry.
The locals are preparing a counter-assault to take back their land. We've received reports of local Fletchers gathering to produce great quantities of arrows. Fortunately, they keep everything at a shared stockpile.
You might have noticed that this is, of course, the second quest, the second region. What do they think arrows will do against our heavy infantry?
With enough arrows, one is bound to eventually find a gap in between our shields.
Why would they keep everything in one stockpile?
It's a very poor tactical decision. But I wouldn't look a gift horse in the mouth.
How many Fletchers are we talking about?
At least 12 Master Fletchers, in addition to some local hunters helping them.
Something that you have to keep in mind. Making arrows takes time. Making many arrows takes a lot of time. And even if you have several Fletchers, it still takes a heckload of time. I mean, an army needs thousands, maybe tens of thousands of arrows. And to create so many arrows, you don't need you don't only need the raw resources, and you need enough feathers from animals. No, you need to prepare all of it. So you can't just make 1,000 arrows overnight. So arrows have to be constructed or crafted beforehand and stockpiled. So I don't know, if you know that you're going to war, you're going to start a month early or something, start making arrows or other projectiles. Anyway, in the olden times, nowadays you just need to press a button and then the drone will, do the dirty work. They have given us a convenient target. Let us burn this stockpile to the ground.
That will indeed be a huge blow to their operations. Our way, Legate.
Alrighty, so sabotage the Fletcher's ammunition stockpile. Let's see which quest is the nearest one. Even though that's a story for another episode.